Goff and Chloe, thank you so much for the introduction. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Paris. We are very thrilled to welcome you here today. We are here in Paris to take a quick dive into Orange Cyberdefense as a business operating in the global security space. And I'm very excited today to welcome our two guests, Stéphane Richard, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the Orange Group, and Hugues Foulon, too, Chief Officer of Orange Cyberdefense. Stéphane and Hugues, thank you so much for being here with us today. So my first question is for you, Stéphane. Could you please clarify how does Orange Cyberdefense fit the Orange Group story?
Sure. Well, as you know, Orange is a global telco provider of connectivity, and historically our core business has been to be able to provide the best available connectivity in fixed and mobile environment for both the public and B2B customers. Now, the world is becoming every day more and more digital, and the need for security in the network and in this digital world is growing every day. I think we have reached a point where connectivity cannot go without security. And now security is, in my opinion, part of our core business. Mm-hmm. So it's not so much in the story or the storytelling of Orange. It has become really a piece of our core business, because connectivity cannot go further on without security. Whether it is about data, whether it is about commercial activities, mm-hmm. personal data for everyone, you are putting so much of yourself in the digital world today. Absolutely. That you need every day more and more security. Then there is one more point that we must keep in mind, which is that as a telco, we are a privileged target for any sort of threats, attacks, hackers of this world. So we have to invest massively into our own protection, and of course we can capitalize on this investment, this expertise for our customers and for our B2B customers. So this is more or less the story of cyber defense. We have chosen to make out of cybersecurity one of our really big strategic bets a few years ago. Mm-hmm. We have invested a lot in building this company and this community of expertise with our customers also. And I'm very proud that we have achieved in Orange Cyberdefense.
Journey. Yeah. Stéphane just told us about security as a key word, like you cannot avoid security. Would you like to add something?
Yeah, thank you. So we are trying definitely to build synergies between what we are doing for Orange as a telco and with Orange Cyberdefense. Synergies on information we share, information on skills and capabilities we have all around the group, and also synergies about tools and roadmap we are sharing between Orange, trying to protect days after days Orange as a telco, and developing Orange Cyberdefense. So this is key, and made for it helping us to make Orange Cyberdefense a strange, peculiar player in the digital world compared to our competitors. So this is something which is very a key differentiator for us.
And how do you build, both of you in this company, like a safer digital society?
Oh, what is important to understand it, but you perfectly know it already. So digital world and physical world are more and more interconnected, interdependent. This is the case in your personal life. This is the case also in your professional life, and also as a citizen. And now you have quite significant and important threats. We need to protect against this threat, and that is a mission of Orange Cyberdefense, and we are trying to build it with our customers, of course, but also with our partners, and relying on the synergies I just mentioned previously. And this is helping us as a cyber player, which is a very competitive market, quite different from the telco market, for instance. And that is the reason why we are trying to build this with our customers, this trustful digital world. And we can also rely on all the cyber community within Orange, which is thousands of people working for cyber security within Orange, and we are trying to work with them to make Orange Cyberdefense a European leader.
Like your talents, for instance.
Yes.
Stéphane, would you like to add something?
I like this idea of building a community around cyber defense because, in fact, we are in a world where, of course, you have experts, and we have a lot of experts, I think among the best ones in the world today. But we have a lot to learn also from a number of people around us, starting with our customers. And it's really cyber defense is something that is improving every day from experience, in fact, because every day you have new sorts of threats, new sorts of attacks, and it's this constant race to improve the level of your expertise and protection. And to win this race, of course, you have to be very strong, but you have also to count on everyone, which is forming this community, starting with customers. So, in fact, we invite our customers to join this community.
Listening to you, there is a word that is popping. It's trust. And we understand that the trust is very important for this group. How do you build this community of trust with all your customers?
I think what is important for us is to be close to our customers and to build this trust, knowing what are their specificities, what are the threats for them. And that is the reason why Orange Cyberdefense is both global, being part of a group like Orange, which is a big group, but also local. And that is the reason why we have different teams dedicated to cyber in all our countries. This is the case in France, of course, but in the UK and Germany, in the Nordics, in Benelux. But we are also able to follow our customers abroad. So this is the case in the United States or Canada, in Asia. So we are building this trust, being close to them, but also relying on the size of a large group like Orange, which is key for us.
Stéphane Richard.
Trust is the bedrock of our identity and of our values. It's even part of our raison d'être, our purpose. And in this digital world, I think that the telcos are the ones that are the most credible to talk about trust, because we are the most regulated players in this world, and because it's really part of our history to protect the secret of communication between people, between companies. So I don't want to make any unpleasant comparison, but I would say that now you have plenty of people, startups or big tech giants that are talking from time to time about security, but in my view, none of them have security as deep as ourselves in our identity, in our systems. Everything is built
in your blood
on trust and on security.
I understand.
And to me, this is the main asset for us as a cyber defense supplier and player for our customers.
It's already the end of this interview, but before you leave, I have one last question for you. As a key message for this conclusion, what would you like the people watching us to keep in mind?
So, trust is part of Orange Group DNA. So, as Stéphane just mentioned. So, this is key. We have significant resources to develop the company. We definitely want to build, based on this community, which is key for us, the European leader, cyber European leader with Orange Cyberdefense. So this is a key target for us and for the group also.
Stéphane Richard.
Well, no doubt that cyber defense is really one of the priorities for Orange, meaning that we will put a lot of resources, a lot of investment in the coming years to build really a European champion in cyber defense. We can do this only if, of course, our customers trust us. This is this idea of building a community also between ourselves.
It's famous. Community
yes, and our customers. And once again, everyone needs to realize that threats are everywhere in this digital world, and that all of us have to improve, to increase the level of protection of our systems, not only the big companies, the large companies, but also the medium-sized company and even the small companies, and now even families. and citizens. So this is really, for us, a key mission that we have set for ourselves.
And we'll keep that in mind. Stéphane Richard, thank you so much. Hugues Foulon, thank you so much for answering our questions. Garth and Chloe, it's over to you now.